Hi everyone, I'm Yoko Takano. I am school owner of Okidoki Eigo School, which is located in Nagoya. So school history is 25 years. Today's topic is a fun writing project. How to create a project for writing to make the EFL student happy and active in classroom. I'd like to share my experience and a little bit background knowledge. So I'd like to introduce my school activity. I have taught different level of students for 25 years. So taking back to the 20 years ago, youngest student was 10-month baby with mom. So I made English baby circle to support mom and infant. And also elder students were 63 years to support the conversation. And then as of today, I'm teaching Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night to support local kids. So Monday class, 9th grade students are coming to my home. And Wednesday, 3 5th grade students, 小学生 elementary kids, and 8 to 9:40, 高校生 senior high student are coming to my home. And then Thursday, elementary kids, and also Friday night, 7th and 8th grade students are coming to my home. And then I have been teaching to support local kids, and also I'm going to 3 different universities, such as Nanzan University, Meiji University, and Nagoya University of Foreign Study to teach grammar, writing, TOEIC preparatory, reading, and oral communication skill. So I think teaching is my calling to support the all Japanese student right now. So as you can see the picture on the right side, yes, last year, due to the lockdown situation, Okidoki Eigo School provided the all Zoom session in April and May. So therefore, I had to make and arrange writing activity into a Zoom session. But after the situation happened, so after August, I had done the hybrid lesson, for example, in-person session and also Zoom session. So this is my background. So for writing, writing is like an expression to introduce and then story and sometimes recipe and describing, expressing, especially feeling opinion and cause and effects and comparing. Therefore, a human being needed to produce something in writing. And then through my teaching experience, of course, 6 to 8 years old kids, it is hard for them to write letters, but they gradually copy the alphabet in English and to show their favorite words. And also with the side by the visual cue, like pictures. In 9 to 12 years old, they could add their curiosity to write short sentence. For example, I like apples, I like soccer, and so on. But today's target is 13 to 15. I mean, 7th and 8th and 9th grader. They notice about lots of social issue and community and the friends thing. Therefore, they like to write about their favorite thing, also curiosity, including their notice something happened in their world. And over 16, especially senior high school students, start doing critical thinking. That's why they like to write the argumentative essay. Yes. So what I have done, I think input activity is very important to expand their vocabulary through the story. So I chose the book, proper level book to read, and then Okidoki kids borrow the yearbook for the ER activity. So that's why they slightly understand the culture and also contents and topics, and then gradually they can read short words and then expand and then recycle for writing. So this picture taken in my school. And then, as you know, there are a lot of activity, especially my target students are today, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. They love to the book talk, to say the who's main character, what happened by using their book, what they read. And also I prepare the jigsaw activity to exchange their opinion and to interact more, to prepare for writing. And the second step is more communication, because communication is always meaning bearing. So they are very active to tell their opinion and listen to partner's opinion, because Lee Van Patten 2003 mentioned that information exchange tasks work best at giving learners a purpose for using their language abilities, as well as further developing their abilities. So you can see the picture that they like to communicate with classmates and to get the new aspect to build up for writing. Because through the communication, especially students who over 13 years old, try to understand the meaning and try to focus on meaning and choose the proper grammar, form and structure and word to express their feeling. And then on their brain, they feel like, aha, naruhodo, through the communication. And also, I'd like to refer the Savignon theory. She said, we lecturer must create the good activity to support second language learners' improvement of communicative competence. What is communicative competence? She said, for competence is consist of the communicative competence. 1, grammatical competence. 2nd, discourse competence. 3rd, social linguistic competence. 4th, strategic competence. So you can see the figure like inverted pyramid style figure. That each competence is interwoven and it to gradually improve together. Therefore, if students improve strategic competence, other competencies gradually influence each other and it to improve. So therefore, in Okidoki, I try to focus on to support their grammatical competence improvement by using the activity. Savignon said that the 4 competencies are equally essential and must work together to improve communicative competence. That's why I believe her theory to create activity. It is defined that the focus on interaction are divided into planned focus on form interaction and incidental focus on form interaction. Therefore, I made a planned focus on form interaction to give much input activity to my students. And also incidental focus on form interaction is like a performance stage. Therefore, I could assess their improvement on the performance for speaking and writing. So from 2014 to 2017, for 3 years, I had done action research. And at that time, the target students were also 7th and 8th and 9th grader. So 5 students contributed to my research, and my conclusion was planned focus on form instruction helps second language learner to notice meaning and formulations in communicative activity. Incidental focus on form instruction gives chance to second language learner to use their grammar competence in real communication. Therefore, all of them had a confidence and energy to engage in my classroom and to show the good evidence. So the end of this session, I will show the data later. So this is the example of the writing. So 7th grade male students wrote about their favorite thing. So they had done the flash writing, peer review, and the second draft. And then I had done the corrective feedback, and then third draft. Third draft is a performance test. So this is the thing, how to write essay in my room, and then they love to see the comfortable posture, like sitting on the chair, sitting on the floor. And then they totally absorb in writing to write about their favorite thing. And then switch to the online session. I utilize a Padlet. Therefore, this writing activity also the 7th grader. So they wrote about the healthy food or the idea how to protect the body, because amid of the COVID-19, they are very serious to learn about the nutritious food. So they enjoyed writing how to protect my body, and then post the picture to support their sentences as a visual cue. So this is a sample of their writing. And also 9th grader writing practice to confirm the old grammar forms what they learned through 7th and 8th and 9th grade. This is a sample of paper. And especially they like the communication, like for a wonderful world. After the New Year's Day, they got lots of otoshidama, money gift. So they love to communicate with partner and wrote essay. So I pick up the essay topics for 7th and 8th and 9th grader. So first step is I can, and then second step, my favorite, and then my best friends, my treasure, people who I admire, YouTuber ranking, my hometown, travel memory, PC is useful for US junior high school student, and which season do you like better, summer or winter? Then start is the minimum critical thinking too. I mean the say the opinion with true reason. So this is also one of example on Padlet posting. The 9th grader wrote about the essay. The title is People Who I Admire. And then after writing their essay, they made the quiz to ask and answer each other. And then before using the lots of technology, I was super analog type. That's why I published the essay booklet, paper-based. But thanks to the online teaching group, so I learned a lot, and especially Padlet is the best format to publish the essay. So students' parents also like to read their daughter or son's essay. So second, left side one is stop this certification, and then right side with I can. They post the Padlet, and I correct that. It's super simple to do publication. And I do like to do a writing activity for just 5 or 6 minutes. So first of all, I'd like to know your second language. So could you type your second language in chat box? For me, English is my second language. How about you? My second language, oh, Malay, thank you. Oh, Japanese, French. なるほど. I see. Okay. So first of all, I'd like to share the focus on planned focus on activity set, and then to do the, oh, Oh, Jackson, you found me my third. Oh, I see. Oh, Urdu. I see your second one is Urdu. I see. Wow, I could see there lots of diversity. Yes. So I didn't have much time, so I show the activity sheet for the ninth grade. This title is My Treasure. My Treasure. So that's why for planned focus more activity, target grammar is passive voice. Therefore, for the listening quiz, I show the easy quiz to guess what is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then listen to my story. Any student guess is like number 1 iPhone, number 2 1 o'clock, number 3 nurse, where Yoko working for a part-time job, and then number 4 Kimi no Nawa. So the target structure is like they are made of 4 young men. They were formed in 2005. Their world tour concert were held in 10 countries, Europe and Latin America. The vocal was born between the famous singer couple. So for them, it's easy to say, hey, 1 o'clock was the answer. And you could see the activity, also quiz 2. Malay, English, Chinese, and Tamil are spoken where? Singapore, Israel, Sri Lanka. So they enjoy the quiz to focus on the target grammar form, passive voice. And the grammar presentation is written in both English and Japanese to focus on, because especially 9th grader, 中学3年生 need to preview the target grammar, how to use the target grammar for speaking and writing. So prepare the performance test, and also grammar practice, communication practice, the information gap activity. For example, partner A have this seat, and the partner B have the different seat. Therefore, they let the quiz to answer. For example, what is eaten on Christmas? Yes, turkey is eaten on Christmas. So student B choose the 3 multiple choice, chicken or fish or turkey. And to prepare for the quiz like this. Yes. And then they wrote about their treasure. Title was My Treasure. So I'd like to spare 3 minutes. Could you write your treasure in second language? I will share my Padlet, and please share your treasure. Is this hard for you, or is this easy for you to write a short essay in second language? So this is the Padlet link, and could you jump in and share your treasure? Oh, thank you. You are trying to write in Japanese. Merci. Oh, Fatima, is it French? Merci. Merci. Oh, sorry, mercy. Is it Spanish? Sorry, I'm not good at that. But, やっぱり私の犬。Oh, I think Mike. 私の宝物、ドラえもんのコレクションです。Oh, Baby Jackson? 誰だろう Wow, thank you.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. But Urdu って、Urdu is spoken in どこだったっけスリランカ Sorry.
パキスタンです。
パキスタンそうですか、
はい
Urdu.
で、やっぱり書けないんで申し訳ないんです。I
いい
can't
です。
write it.
大丈夫です。
すいません。
So, yeah, spoken and written language is totally different.
For me, yes.
ウルドゥでありがとうってなんて言うんですか？
シュクリア。
シュクリア。なんかシュクラ似てますね。
そうです。It's a mixture of Hindi, Persian, and
なるほ
Arabic.
ど。
そう結構混ざってるんで、でもやっぱり書けないんで申し訳ないんです。
大丈夫です。Fatima, you were trying to write essay, but what is the second language? やめなってこれは。
My second language, it's a mixture between Japanese and Urdu, so I'm always very confused. But I grew up speaking Urdu at home, but my school and everything was in English. So my English is stronger than my Urdu.
Makes sense. Yes. 私の宝物はドラえもんのコレクションです。小学生からずっとドラえもんが好きだし、ママもドラえもん好きだから、家にいろんなドラえもんのものがありました。日本に来たら周りにドラえもんのものの商品がいっぱいあるので、すごい。エミリー、サラポンやブク、ケイティカ、メラコン。これフィリピンノですか、エミリーさん。
I am struggling. I'm from Malaysia.
マレーなんだこれ。
Yeah. So the way the words sound is a little different. So we say saya punya buku.
Saya punya buku.
It means that it's my book. My book is my
book.
Yeah. And it follows ketika melancong ke tempat-tempat yang cantik. Buku digunakan untuk tulisan dan cerita-cerita. So I use the book for writing my stories. When I travel. Yeah. I was struggling there for a bit. Yeah, thank you for sharing about that.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
ジャクソンがチャンピオンかな、めっちゃ書いてるね。ジャクソンすごい。
This is like my one practice in 5 years.
なるほど。Yes.
Okay.
So one more minute today. I'd like to close the activity, but thank you for contribution. I wrote it. Thank you for やっぱり私の犬、シャディちゃんです。Hey, Mike, I'd like to see your doggy, シャディちゃん。ありがとうございます。
She's right
Thank
here.
you.
Come here. No, she doesn't want to. She won't come in front of the camera. She refuses.
Oh, really?
But I think I'd like to see your hat.
Yes, I'd like to show my treasure. That's my treasure. Yes, I bought in Uzbekistan.
Wow.
Yes,
Nice.
luckily, yes. So due to the all shifted in online session, the professor whom I met in Uzbekistan accidentally or coincidentally, he begged me to support the student in Uzbekistan, especially the students belong to tourism. So therefore, I had done the four-time session. So therefore, during the Zoom session, I put the Uzbek hat. Yes. Yes. Thank you. やばくないよ、ジャクソン、すごいよ。Thank you. Yeah, I'd like to continue the session, but I have to wrap up my session because of 42 minutes. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. すごいみんな。ありがとうございます。Yes. So, I'd like to share my screen again to show the result. Yes, positive result. Yes. Yes. So thank you for writing your second language. Thank you. Yes. So as you can see the summative data, amazingly, so those tests were conducted in my student junior high school. I didn't make a test, but they showed a good result because getting good score is also the big goal, not only for their student, but for their parents, because parents pay the tuition for Okidoki. Therefore, all positive results were good news to support my Okidoki Ego school activity. So especially take a look at the student 5. The student lost the motivation in the first grade, and then he skipped a lot of classes, but his mother begged me to support him. So he joined Okidoki. And gradually, he tried to write their essay and to start reading simple books. And he gained a 50 score. 100点満点中50点. This is a good result. It's a wow result. Yes. And also the performance test result, they had done the first draft, second draft, third draft. So they wrote the essay for the show the performance test. So this is the result. So to September to March, of course, they enjoy the writing. So produce words are bigger and bigger. So the interview is all 3 students show the positive says that meaningful activities, meaningful and enjoyed. So therefore, they notice about the relevant connection between the meaning and grammar form through the input and output activity. So therefore, to explore my activity, I think they are very useful for students to active and write essay in EFL context. There are reference to conclude my session, and thank you for joining my presentation. Thank you for Pansek to give my opportunity to share my class activity. Thank you.
Thank you, Yoko. Takano, got your name right now. So everyone, please unmute your mic and give a round of applause for Miss Yoko Takano.
ありがとうございます.
Thank you so much. Okay. We do have 15 minutes for question and answer. So feel free to use this time to ask, and there's nobody using the room after this. So it's okay if we go a little bit over, unless some person jumps in and tells me to stop. So if you have any questions, please go ahead. Yeah. Love the hat.
That's my pleasure.
Anyone with any questions?
Yeah, I have a question. Yoko, what works well at the universities?
I'm sorry?
What works well at the universities?
University what?
Which writing activities work best for you at universities?
For university students, yeah, I always use the input activity by making the focus form interaction to introduce couple of target grammar forms and then give the chance to more interaction and to do the flash writing in the peer review and revise and then do the performance test for writing. Therefore, I'm using the focus form interaction activity sheet for writing class in NAVS. I think it's useful for them too, especially a second language learner need to prepare which grammar structure are useful to express their meaning. So I think focus on form structure is useful.
Thank you for your question, Mike. Yes. Any other questions?
I do. I don't know what to call you, Yoko-san, Takano-san.
Hi, Habatima.
Hi. I teach junior high school students and high school students, and unfortunately or not, my school everyone has an iPad, Every time I ask them to write anything, the first thing they do is open Google Honyaku and then input everything in Japanese and then they copy, no matter how many times I tell them not to. And if they have to write at home, I have no way of checking. I can always tell if they have used Google Honyaku, but I'm like, how I don't know what to do when I ask them, like, how can I make them write without relying so much on iPads?
For iPad, have you told them to practice typing? For example, Yoko typing.
No,
So
I have not.
Hiragana. So that's why, especially for junior high school students, to how to type, because it's frustrated to find that the keyboard, even though in iPad. So because the keyboard is a 3-line, so therefore, please tell them Hiyoko typing is a free software, and they can practice the keyboard typing first. Yes, Hiyoko typing, and then in the free software, they can practice the blind typing. So therefore, it is also helpful. And the second, Fatima, choose their favorite topic, suitable topic. For example, which YouTuber do you like? So they try to write the essay. My favorite YouTuber is blah blah. And they start communication. And why? Because he is funny. So try to add the reason. So that's the first line in the communication, and the second line communication. And then it's harder to, but it's harder to peer review. But if you can use Padlet, you can make peer and to peer review. To give more opportunity to check classmates' essay.
No, my problem is they don't try to use any of the language they have learned in the textbook by themselves, because they have an internet in the classroom, they have iPad in the classroom. So in my lesson, what they do is, and for all writing that they do, they don't try to use the grammar they've learned. They just copy paste it from Google Translate.
It is normal. So Fatima, how about you put your simple example first? Simple example. Maybe.
So that's why I'm thinking maybe going analog is better for them, because then they can't use their iPads, because technology has made them stop.
Copy and paste and translate it. Yes.
I'll try thinking of easier and better. I really like the idea of the YouTuber, because that's all they do.
Yes.
And so asking students to write about, because the textbook has topics like my dream, or I didn't know what I
think it's boring.
They don't like really
it.
Boring. I don't want to.
They don't want to see textbook anymore.
That's a really good idea. So thank you.
Go ahead, Jackson. I wanted to add something like really quick there. It's not just boring. It's not relevant to what's going on right now in the current times. Like best memory in the school trip, but they don't have school trips right now. So anyway, Jackson, carry on.
Actually, my thought was to Fatima, if it is possible, can you ask students to turn off their Wi-Fi during the writing portion, right? Just ask them to have the Word app or whatever app it is on the iPad on, turn off Wi-Fi, which is just scroll down, click, and they cannot use Wi-Fi until until the writing part is over. And when and I'm sure you're monitoring students during class at least anyway. So if you see someone not doing that, they're obviously cheating, right? You can them out, and once they know that, it's not that 30 people out of the 35 students here are using Google Translate, but it's only 1 or 2 people, and they are being pointed out. It might help. Right?
I guess, but I think as an ALT, they kind of look at me like, I don't really need to listen to her very seriously. So I kind of feel like I've been on this no Google Translate campaign for the last 2 years. It's not been very effective, but I will try the no internet method and see. Like even with me, the JTE also says the same thing, but it's just, they give me a sheepish smile and that's the end of it. And I'm like,
yeah. And I don't think the problem is with them not taking the ALT seriously. It's just that the message is not strong enough. I think one different thing that I've done before for university students is to show them those horrible English things that you can find online. And they laugh at it. And after they laugh at it, and you go, oh, this is what you're doing, and this is what you will do in 10 years. And that kind of paints a picture for them. It's like, you right now, what you're doing is you're building a negative habit. And I'm not even here to judge you at this moment. I'm here to help you. So if you want to continue to build a negative habit, then I can't help you. But if you don't want to be the person who is responsible for this big sign in 7-Eleven, that's a
like go-to campaign. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, got it. I'll try that. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Good idea, Jackson.
Yoko, I got a question for you.
Yes.
And it's not specifically related to just writing, but what you presented today adds on to the question. Because every time I see you present or see Mari present or see Leslie present, one thing I always see with your students, all three of you, is that your students are always extremely motivated, and they always go far and beyond what they're being asked to do. And it appears to me that they're kind of at the level where even if you don't ask, you must do this, right? They want to do it. How do you kind of create so much motivation and confidence in students? What is your approach? What is your magic?
Magic. I don't have any magic, but my position is like, coach. Actually, I think for my student, I am a teacher. Maybe I'm kind of mom. I'm kind of the senpai. I'm kind of a big sister. I'm kind of friend. Therefore, I approach to the student who are, different type. Therefore, I always wait. I don't mention, and I am waiting to get the question. Therefore, my role is like a coaching. So therefore, students try to listen to peer comments first. And then later, they finally ask me, hey, Yoko sensei, we gave up. That's why I let them do, and then to ask and answer, especially for writing and errors correction, because they hated to get the feedback from me. So that's why my secret is like just waiting. And also, Jackson, each student has different progress mode. The quick learner show the, quick progress. They are always good, but especially the student 5, the students are very slow learner. But I always pray them, hey, you had done first step. And the next goal is, what is the next goal? So just ask. And then he or she set up the second goal by him or herself. And I praise like this. I think that's secret.
Yeah, I see. Thank you. Yeah, so it's this kind of, in a way, hands off, but also it shows that you're trusting them.
Yes, like this.
And trusting that they can help each other. Right?
Yes, cover the mask like this.
That's really cool.
Invisible.
And do they, I don't know, I've taught a class of, Eikawa kids, like 6 of them. But the one other problem I see is that they don't interact much with each other. Whereas in your case, they are helping each other actively. How do you make that change? I'm sure when you get a new class, they don't just start immediately, helping each other.
Especially shy kids are reluctant to engage, but that if she or he is super shy, he just sit down and join the class and then just, no, it's okay. Because the first day, join. And the second day, they try to do the book report, because easy to say, to show the book, hey, I read this one, that's it. And then congratulations. And the second step, that's why they gradually gain the motivation And then self-efficacy. Oh, I spoke. Main character is keeper. That's it. Congratulations. And then step 5. And also, they are good listener. They copying the fluent speaker and fluent writer. So that's why. So gradually they absorbed in the classroom.
All right, that's really cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't want to be pushy. Hey, I don't want to.
Yeah, well, one of the toughest classes I taught, it was in a small 8-hour class. It was 3 sets of siblings. So there's always a difficult dynamic of like my little sister's here, so I need to help them. But I can't, I'm the older one, so I can't ask for help. And they're like, well, I would ask my sister for help, and I can't really ask others. So it's like, it's good that they have someone they trust within the class, but they also never interacted much.
I see. But yeah, let them do, because, each of them is playing the, the role. That's why sister tried to help the younger sister, and the younger sister something, hey, One-chan, help me. But gradually they stop doing and need to communicate with other classmates. Yes.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Yoko. Your presentations are always great.
Thank you. What
we have 1 minute left, but if there are no further questions, and I can end the session, or if you prefer to speak to Yoko after she grabs water, you can use one of the rooms in the main lobby. Yes. Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, so
ありがとうございました。お疲れ
Thank you
様
so
です。
much.
Thank you, Emily.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you,
So
Mike.
our
Thank
plenary
you,
starts
Fatima.
at 5 p.m. So see you all there. And don't forget to check out our sponsors section in the main lobby too. Yes.
Okay, got it.
All right.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank you, Emily.
everyone.